Hey everyone, I'm Coach Jen, and today for Prep Week, I'm going to be talking about portion control. When I say portion control, that means eating the right amount of foods in the food categories that your body is supposed to be taking in every day. So I'm excited that a lot of you had said that you are going to be participating in the 21 Day Fix program when we start our workouts on Monday. But for some of you who are not starting in that program, that's fine because this is going to apply to you as well. I'm just going to be focusing on this for today while I'm doing this video. So portion control containers, some of you may have them, some of you may don't. Maybe you don't have any idea what I'm talking about, and that's okay. We're going to talk a little bit about the containers, and then if you don't have them, reach out to your coach so you can order them, because any program newer is going to be using the same system, which is fantastic. So portion control containers. So these are our containers that we should be using for our food groups, because a lot of people think, oh, if I'm starting a program or if I'm going on a diet, I shouldn't be eating carbs. I'm just going to eat all fruits and vegetables. Well, that's not really how it works, because you're not going to get the results that you may be looking for. So everybody should be having a target calorie base for knowing how many containers you should be eating daily. So that way you're getting the proper foods from every food group, depending on, it all really falls down to like your weight, I believe. Yeah. So in the beginning of your nutrition guide, which everybody should have a book. If you don't have a book, like Abby had shared yesterday with Beachbody On Demand, you go into your program materials. In the nutrition guide, you're going to have the same stuff that I have here in front of you right now. Print it out. I suggest that you read the book from front to back before this weekend, before your program starts on Monday, before you go grocery shopping. Getting familiar with this book and how this system works is really going to be the best way to benefit from this whole experience, okay? So once you figure out your calorie intake, you'll find what group you fall under to know how many containers of food you should be eating every day. So every food container counts as a different group. We have veggies, we have carbs, we have seeds and dressings, we have fruits, and we have proteins. And my my blue one, I'm sorry, that I'm missing is our healthy fats. So we should be eating all these food groups every day. I know right off the get-go, I get 4 proteins every single day. That seems a lot. One of them I use every morning is Shakeology, because Shakeology is considered a protein. So if you drink Shakeology every day, there goes one of your red containers. I know this might seem like a lot right now, but using these containers, guys, is going to be life-changing. I started with this program a couple years ago, and I was very, very faithful to these containers. I got to where I wanted to be, and then after time has passed, I just kind of fell off the wagon of using my containers. I'll be the first to say it. So I plan to go back to the containers as well. I think it's the best way to get familiar with all the food groups and knowing the right foods that you should be eating. Because like I said, you can't just be eating fruits all day, because it's natural sugar, but it's not going to get you to your results that you're looking for. You should be limited. So for me, I get only 2 fruits every day. I use one in my shake in the morning, and then I usually have like an apple or grapes or whatever in the afternoon. If you also look in this book, it gives you helpful recipes, Shakeology recipes, and everything is broken down to you so you can figure out right here how many containers each recipe will use, okay? They have, I know some of us are like, oh, what about like, I like coffee and all that stuff. Well, they have stuff in here for coffee. They have about our yellow containers if you want to swap them out for some beverages. There is a water bar in here. We should be drinking lots of water every day. And people are like, well, I don't like plain water. Well, lucky for you, she gives you some water bar ideas. There's a lot in these books, okay? And then also, so every color-coded container will come with a page, and it will give you recommended choices for that container, okay? This might seem like a lot, I know. And I have a tendency to just ramble on and on and on. So like down here below, see, like, so if you get 3 Say you get 3 fruits every day. that's what your 3 containers would look like. Wow, can you see it? I'm sorry guys, I'm bad at this. And these containers, like, oh, you're like, well, that looks really small for like green beans. Well, no, shove this packed. Like, you'd be so surprised, okay? Shove it packed, dump it on a plate. You dump your green beans on a plate, say you're gonna have some chicken, stuff your chicken in here for dinner, put it on your plate, and then say maybe you're gonna have a side of sweet potatoes. Shove your sweet potatoes in there first, then dump it on your plate. And like, you have these 3 food groups for dinner, and it's a plate full of food. You know, just it's eating right in your portion control system. So, I don't know. I'm probably leaving something out. I'm sorry. I'm bad at this. I just ramble on and on. But I just wanted to show you guys these containers because, like I said, a lot of you may have them. Some of you you probably use them faithfully every day. Some of you don't have them at all. If you don't have them, I really suggest that you get them because seeing that this group is going to focus a lot on nutrition, I want to see everybody posting selfies with their containers. And like I said, I'm planning on going back to my containers. It's going to help me. I've been pretty much maintaining at a standstill, and it's time to do some serious cleaning out and getting down to business. And that all starts with our nutrition and the right food groups, proper portion size. So I hope this helped you a little bit. I mean, maybe it did, maybe it didn't. Maybe you're still like, what is she talking about? Please feel free to reach out in the comments below, or if you don't feel comfortable talking it here, which you should because this is what this group's for. I mean, listen to me rambling on in front of all of you. But message your coach individually if you have to. Otherwise, I love to hear from you all. Maybe a little task for today is I would hope for all you guys to take a look at the nutrition guide or get on Beachbody On Demand. Figure out your calorie target. I would like to know what everybody is going to be eating for their portion containers every day. So that is a task for today. Look this over, and then in the comments below, comment with 2 purple, 4 red, however many you are going to be eating every day. I'm curious to know, and so that way I know you guys have watched this video, you have listened to what I've had to say, and you're participating. Okay? Thanks, guys. Have a great day.